What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Dragon Traveler video. And as you guys might know or might not know, we do have the patch notes that are coming out for the update when the banner actually switches. So currently we have Four Saints Azure Dragon running. She's a pretty good character, especially for the blue and also the rebirth teams. Overall, you can use her in any type of team because she does have a ton of shielding for her team, right? You can see she has increased effects with shields and when not having a shield. And she also has this AoE shield on a very low cooldown, which is very, very powerful. But the next banner you might want to save for because it's a pretty good banner. And also on top of that, you're going to see with the patch, there's some events and other stuff that you probably want to know about. So I did copy and paste it. There is no web page that actually organizes this. So this is why we have to show you in this very 2000-esque scuffed notepad here. But I did bold some stuff. That's pretty much the main points, honestly. So hopefully that makes it easier to see. But essentially what we have is, as teased and as I mentioned in my previous videos, we have the Pompey banner. So Pompey's banner is going from the 26th until March 12th. So the standard 2-week cycle. And you're going to see that she's a Guardian. She's also in the Arcane Wisdom and Illusion Veil, the blue and dark faction. Now, is Pompey good? Yes, she is going to be one of the best free-to-play tanks you can actually get. And the reason why is because she actually hits 2 of the factions. I said free-to-play tank, but she's just a good tank. She hits 2 of the factions that there's not really a lot of good frontliners for. The Arcane team, she's going to be used in pretty much every single Arcane setup. If you guys are wondering what webpage I'm using, I'll have it linked down below, but you guys can probably see the name of it at the top here. But you're going to see, the blue team really wants her as like the solo tank. You can run 2 tanks with Herman as well, but Pompey is going to be the better tank because she has a ton of like life steal and stuff like that and healing for herself. So it makes her really, really strong. The main team that people are using is going to only have her as 1 tank. So that just goes to show how, bulky she can actually be. Now for the dark team, she's also going to be used as a tank for I think a couple of the teams here. If you guys are running the illusion team, I don't really see a lot of people running it because I don't think a lot of people went for Ares, right? A lot of people went for like Athena or also the Poseidon, but Poseidon's also part of this team. She's also a dark character, so if you want to use her here, you can. Poseidon is just good everywhere though. But I think the dark team is a little bit more higher investment because the characters, just aren't as easily accessible right now because they aren't out in global. Maybe they'll come out soon. But regardless, if you're looking to build the dark team, you can actually use her as the frontline as well. Very good at silencing and interrupting. It's very, very annoying to play against. Pretty strong in PvP as well, I'd say. But I think for the most part, most people are going to pull on Pompey because she fits into that blue team. And, we had Vivian from the previous banner. We had Jing from this banner. You have Poseidon, which everyone gets for free. So 3 characters you can slot in with your Ifrit and then your Pompey. And then the last slot, they're just like regular SSRs, right? So it's very easy to make that blue team, right? And, I think it definitely is an upgrade from the red team. The red team's also good. You're not going to use Pompey here, but I think it's not going to be nearly as strong as the blue team because it just isn't as tanky, right? It dies very quickly. You do have Vivian, but Oberoni as a tank early game is nowhere near as powerful as something like Pompey or even Athena. So, very, very good character to go for. She just kind of has the factions that a lot of the other tanks don't have, right? Athena is going to be of the light and also the wild. Oberon is going to be red and wild, right? So now you have Pompey as an option, which is going to be dark and blue. So her banner is coming. I'm definitely going to summon for her as well. We'll talk about more in depth how many copies you probably want to go for her when her banner appears in a couple of days. But for now, just know she's a very good tank that most people are probably going to want to go for if you're playing that blue team. So next we have other themed events, the Gymnasium locked room case. Basically, you're doing story stages to get these old memory shards and you're using it to get rewards. It's basically just the event for Pompey's skin. As you guys know, we do have this one, which is going to be for Azure Dragon for the skin, right? If you get to 6 stars, you get the skin. I just need a couple more fodder to get it, so I'm very, very close. But there's also going to be pretty much the same exact event where you could buy the materials, which is going to be very good for boosting your account. And if you're wondering what the Pompey skin looks like, well, here it is. Looks pretty badass. I actually find the censoring actually hilarious, but this is going to be what she looks like. And they say reach 6 stars for a free luminary skin. Is it free? Not really. You will have to spend a lot of diamonds, but you could definitely get there if you're a free-to-play player, low spender, if you've been saving for, I guess, a banner, or you get really lucky with your summons. But this is what the skin looks like. Looks pretty cool. It's just like a basketball-esque skin if you guys are into that. I think I definitely will probably go for it, but I think her base model looks pretty cool as well, so maybe not. So that is going to be what the skin is going to be. Of course, basketball theme because of gym time. The next thing is the rate up and the event for, the 3 treasure hunt events. This time around, it's going to be powerful magic. So basically with the worm spells and the magic, you will be able to pull for those golden leaf clovers, and also you'll get just rate ups. And if we actually look at what I'm at now, I don't really think I have a lot. I have a decent amount. Yeah, actually, this is not really that much compared to what I think other people have. But if you've been saving these, which you should definitely do as a free to play, I think you should be saving for like every third, every other, then you will be able to, get those golden leaf clovers, which is pretty important. And these are going to be the featured rate up magics. Not too sure how good these will be. You have one with crit and crit damage. You have a drain aura where all units get dodge and lifesteal. That sounds pretty good. This one, the roar slot, after the battle starts, basically you get 42% physical damage. That sounds pretty good if you can get your skills off in time. And there's going to be one with Sanctum Glory, right? For Sanctum Glory, where anytime you have Grace, you get additional attack and physical and magic defense. This one sounds pretty good. Not too sure if it's the best, but that sounds pretty damn good. So that is the magic event coming, and of course, there's going to be the other weekly events coming as well. Magic Dash, gather spells for magical rewards. Isn't that the same thing? I guess that's the one for golden clovers. So this is the rate up for the banner, the increased chance, and this is going to be that that banner that you usually have, right? So right now, I think if we actually look in game here, it's going to be the other one. I keep forgetting what it's called, the horns, right? So because of this, this is probably going to be that event that they just showed us. So that is going to be one of the weekly events. The one at the bottom here, just a value gift pack. If you guys are spenders, you're gonna get these early month special offers. So I'm not really too sure what these will do, but if you guys are spenders, if you guys are whales, then you can spend even more to get ahead, which will be pretty good for your account progression. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video, though, guys. Just wanted to let you guys know about the patch notes. Of course, the biggest thing I think for everyone is that Pompey is coming, and I'm pretty excited for her. I think, she looks pretty cool, and as a character, her animations look very Bruiser-esque. If you guys played like League of Legends or anything like that, it looks much like Darius. It's like actually pretty hilarious as like a female. So pretty excited to pull for her. Hopefully you guys are as well. But make sure to let me know down below in the comments how many diamonds you have saved up, if you guys are going for that skin, and even how many copies you plan to go for. Like I said, I'll talk about her banner when she actually drops, when she releases in about 2 days from now. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.